Welcome back to another video. So I've had a few requests asking for a video on what I do in a day of training. So today, that's what I'm gonna do. So currently I'm at home and I'm gonna basically travel back to my parents' house, which is where the dojo is. And that is where I will be doing some of my training. So pretty much what a normal day looks like for me would be, I'll wake up, I'll do some editing, maybe try and reply to some of your guys' comments and stuff like that. And then I will go over to my parents' house and start filming. I'll do like a batch filming session. I'll do that 3 times a week for short videos. So that's what I'm doing today. And then after that, I'll do some training. Today, I'm gonna do some kata training. So if you don't know what kata is, it's a part of karate, which is basically the forms or the sequence, patterns, routines, that kind of thing. Because if you didn't know, that's what I compete in. So I do sport karate, I do the kata, the forms. Just because you've heard me say sport karate, don't go and assume that I do McDojo karate, because I don't. You can do both. You can do traditional and sport karate, or like, you know, effective. It all comes under one banner if you do it properly. So first of all, before I take you back to my parents' house, it sounded a bit weird, I'm going to tell you how you can get the exact same results that I did when I was trying to improve my flexibility for those high kicks. I put all of my methods into one program. It's a 12-week program. You follow it. It includes video tutorials from me, and in just 12 weeks, you're going to see a massive change in your flexibility. It literally includes everything you need to know. First link in the description of this video if you are interested in following the same path that I follow. Okay, let's go do some training. All right, here we are in the car. Let's go. It's a bit of a weird scenario doing this vlogging stuff. I'm not usually used to doing this, but yeah, we're about to go. All right, we've just pulled up to the house and now we're gonna go in. So we're gonna start off with some stretching to get warmed up, obviously, and then I've got to film some short videos. So maybe you'll see a snippet of that. And then I will film a bit of my kata training today as well. So you can see a little bit about how I do that. So yeah, let's go in. All right, we're back in the dojo for our filming / training session. And now we're gonna start off with some stretching, because obviously stretching is one of the most important things you can do for, in fact, probably the most important thing you can do for training, because if you don't stretch, you're just gonna get injured unless you're weirdly flexible, which most people aren't. So yeah, get your stretching in. Make sure you do that every time before your session. Also, does anyone else's hip pop? Never mind, my hip didn't do it there, but sometimes my hip just cracks really loud for no reason. Anyway, back to stretching. In my opinion, you should be stretching every single day. It can only improve your martial arts. There are no downsides to stretching, so I don't know why you wouldn't do it. If you're really wanting to improve your martial arts and get better, then I'm not sure why you are not stretching. This right here is one of my favorite stretches, the frog splits. And this one, along with loads of others, can be found in my flexibility program. So go and check that out if you haven't. But yeah, this one's really good for opening up your inner hips. And then if you rotate your hips like this and bring your foot up in the air, it kind of just moves your hip through its full range of motion, and it really helps with your warm-up. Also, let me know what you think of this style of video. It's more like a vloggy style video, not really, but like a day in the life. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these, or if it's just boring, because then I won't do it again. But yeah, let me know what you think. That one also, in my opinion, is a very good one. Where you sit in your squat here, and then you put one elbow on the inside of your knee, and you raise the other arm to the ceiling. This really opens up your lower back, which is a great one for your kicks, because the lower back is actually really important for your kicking. So you want that to be nice and loose and not stiff. So that one is a really good one to use. It's also one that I use for every session. Is it just me, or are hamstrings the absolute worst thing to stretch in the whole world? It's just so painful. It's a horrible pain. It's like it sends it shooting up your whole back leg. Horrible. Easily the worst thing to stretch is your hamstrings, definitely. Okay, I don't know about you, but a little test that I use to see whether I'm warmed up enough is I throw a little side kick and see how it feels. And if it feels strong, like sharp, hips feel good, then I know that I'm warmed up. If it doesn't, then I know that I've got to stretch a bit more. Let me do one more. Let me do one more. Let me do one more again. That's 3 times I've done that now. Am I warmed up enough? I don't know, I can't tell. I feel all right, I feel all right. All right, so now we're gonna go on to some filming. Obviously I can't show you that because I'm using this device to film. So after that, we'll be going into some kata training, and then I'll set the camera up and you can watch some of that. Okay, so filming is done. It was a fairly successful filming day, I think. I guess we'll see when the videos go out, but now we're gonna move on to my kata session. Now, one of the ways I warm up for a kata session is I'll sit in all of my stances for 1 minute each on each leg, and that sort of gets me nice and warm, gets my leg muscles firing a little bit to be able to sit in the stances throughout the kata. So the stances that we're gonna go through are Kibadachi, which is horse stance, Zenkutsudachi, which is front stance, Kokotsudachi, which is back stance, and Neko-ashi dachi, which is like cat stance. So those are the stances that we're going to sit in each leg for 1 minute. If you do karate, you should try this at home. It definitely burns your legs, but it gets them nice and warm for your kata training, and just for your training in general, to be honest. Okay, now moving on to our second stance, Zenkutsudachi. Okay, now moving on to our back stance. This is probably the hardest one to sit in my opinion, because all your weight is going onto that back leg and it really starts to burn. Okay, now we go on to our cat stance, or Neko-ashi dachi. Actually, this one's pretty difficult as well, because you've pretty much got no weight on the front leg for this stance. So it is like all of your weight is on your bent back leg, which is quite hard. Even if you don't do karate, give this a try and sit in a stance like this, really as low as you can, and see how long you can hold it. Okay, moving on to our last stance now, just the Neko-ashi dachi on the other leg. And then we're going to go into some kata training. I'm not going to say the name of the kata I'm doing. I'm going to let you see if you can decide which kata it is. So let me know in the comments which kata you think is the one I'm doing. Okay, there's my stances done, and now I'm going to do some kata. And yeah, let me know in the comments which one you think it is. Okay, so that's kata done, and now we're going to head back to the house to do a workout, because we've got a new little gym in my new house. So we're going to go do a workout. I'm going to run you through what I do, and yeah, let's go. All right, so here we are back in my home gym here, and now we're on to the sort of second part of my training today, which is the like strengthening workout, basically. So a lot of people ask me, what do I do in the gym? What sort of strengthening exercises do I do? And it's pretty simple, really. I've tried pretty much everything, really. I've been to the gym, lifted weights and stuff, done the machines. I've tried like calisthenic style workouts, and currently the workout that I've found is working for me at the moment is this one right here. So we have this pull-up bar here installed into the wall, and we also have this dip bar here, again, bolted into the wall. So I do, for this workout that I pretty much do on alternating days, is I'll do a set of 10 to 12 pull-ups, and then I'll go straight into a set of 30 dips. I know I need to get my weighted vest across from the dojo to here, because I haven't got it here. That's why I'm doing such high reps of dips, and I probably shouldn't be. Then after that, I superset all of that with some bicep curls here. I know what you're thinking. It's not very like athletic. It's not very athletic exercise. Not really like explosive for athletes. But to be honest, in martial arts, I mean in general, getting stronger is always going to improve your martial arts. You don't have to be doing all this like specific plyometric explosive stuff. Obviously that really does help. You don't have to be doing all this specifically martial arts related plyometric exercises and stuff. Obviously they do help, but just get stronger. The main thing is just get stronger. So this is what's been helping me recently. I've noticed an increase in my strength and a little bit in my physique as well. So this is what's been really helping me, and this is what I'm going to stick with at the moment. So obviously with the pull-ups working your back, and the dips working your chest and triceps, and then the bicep curls working your biceps. The only muscle group that I found that doesn't really hit is your shoulders, which is why on alternating days. So one day I'll do this workout, which is like just a superset of 3 exercises, and I'll do 4 sets of it. And then the next day I'll do some handstand push-ups in here, work my shoulders, do a couple shoulder exercises like that. There's a couple more I do in here as well. So it's basically like I'm pretty much hitting all of my upper body muscle groups in just 2 workouts. So we're gonna start our workout. So that's 1 set done, and then I'll usually have like a 2-minute break. So I know it's quite a long break, but I need it after that. And then I'll go into the next set, and I'll do 4 sets of that. And to be honest, I've found that doing this workout gives you a really good pump. It's like, gets your biceps, gets your chest going, you know, gets your back going because of the pull-ups and stuff. It's a great workout, and there is no set blueprint structure for your workouts. Just do whatever works for you. You know, this is what I've found that works for me. So this is what I'm doing currently. It might change up. I might switch in like 3 weeks. I might find something that I enjoy more that works better. So I might switch to a different one. But for now, this is what I'm enjoying and what's working. Moving on to the next set now. Also, one quick thing to note, not that it's that important, but when I do the pull-ups, on the first set, I'll do pull-ups with the hands facing that way. Second set, I'll switch to chin-up, so I'll switch my hands round. I don't really know why I do that. I just think maybe if I switch it round, it hits the biceps a bit more. It will hit slightly different muscle group, not really, but you know, a little bit. So that's why I like to just switch it up. So there's 4 sets, so I'll do 2 sets of pull-ups, and then the other 2 will be chin-ups, if you were wondering, or interested, or neither. Anyway, enough of that. Working out is not fun at all, but you just have to think why you're doing it. Because for me, I'm doing it so I can get stronger for my karate. So there's a motivation there. Sometimes it's hard to lift weights when your only motivation is to lift weights. Like if you're just going to the gym just for the sake of it, then you're going to struggle to find the motivation every time. But if you've got a specific goal, like if you want to build a certain amount of muscle or get a certain physique or get stronger for your sport, whether it's martial arts or whether it's something else, having a motivation in your mind often will help you to work out. Because personally, I find working out is so unenjoyable. You know, like why do you want to put yourself through pain in the gym? It's not fun. It doesn't tickle. It doesn't feel nice when you're straining yourself as hard as you can to lift a weight. But it's just the end goal in your head that kind of pushes you through. Anyway, enough of the TED talk for today. Set 2 done. I'm only halfway. Yes, still got 2 more sets to go. Brilliant. Set number 3 doesn't get any easier whatsoever. Oh man, here we go again with the bicep curls. Gives you a good little pump though. It's just kind of tough. Third set done, 1 more set to go. Oh, I wish I said I'd do 3 sets, but I can't go back on my word now. 4th set, I just want this to be over now. Those last few reps are really questionable. Oh man. Oh, let's get through this. I'm not that happy right now. I'm pretty pumped. I'm not that happy. I'll be happy when this set's done. That is it. Workout done. I'm dead. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know if you like this style of video, and I'll definitely do more. And if you are wanting to improve your flexibility and get your kicks up to the next level in 2025, then go to the first link in the description and check out my program. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate all the support and all the comments on the channel. And please subscribe if you haven't. We're really trying to get to 2 million subscribers now. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. That's why I'm just talking a bit stuttered. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.